Hello, hello, my beautiful Libras. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Grady, and today this is going to be your November monthly reading. Don't forget, this is a general reading. Might not resonate with everybody. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and swap the roles. No gender specific in the cards. So we're going to remove all negative energies, entities, and any evil eye from your space and mine. Thank you. It is done. It is done. And so it is. All right, Libra. Let's dive right into your reading. So we have a sacred pause at the bottom of this first deck. That's a really pretty card. I really am loving this deck. And underneath, I just noticed, you guys, usually I just take the card, but because I left the deck there, it also, this is actually my favorite card in this deck, and it says focus on self-care. So there's some sort of pause that has happened in your life, in some area of your life, for you to really focus on self-care or taking care of yourself or loving yourself is what I'm hearing. And on the bottom of the next deck, I did notice that it is card number 11. So we are in November. So 1111 could mean something for you because this is the beloved card. Okay, so this could have to do with twin flame, soulmate, divine union, or just a partnership. Or divine counterparts, right? But definitely possibly somebody that you are in relationship with, we're in a relationship with. Obviously, there's some sort of pause here, but it says sacred pause. So this was for a reason. And for a lot of you, it is to take care of yourself, to focus on self-love, self-worth. That is what this pause was for. Maybe you weren't doing that. Maybe you weren't loving yourself in this connection, right? And so Spirit is saying that this is just a pause and it's a sacred one, okay? So do not despair is what I just heard. Let's keep going. So this year of stories, ancestors, cause and effect, and patterns, card number 4. And I am noticing on this card that there's a butterfly on her cheek, and then we have a key. So the key is, you know, possibly transformation here is what I'm hearing. I just saw, you know, the stars there. Key is wishing upon a star. So ancestors, cause and effect, and pattern. So there could have been some sort of pattern here. Ancestors could have gotten involved. This is what, you know, the sacred pause is. So you could have ancestors or just your, you know, guides, you know, that cause this. But I'm getting series of stories. So cause and effect, I feel like for a lot of you, there could have been, you know, a lot of there could have been a lot of stories that you were saying, like negative stories. There could have been, you know, negative toxic patterns here. Cause and effect is, you know, a lot of you, this could have had to do with, you know, negative thoughts, kind of creating an outcome that you maybe didn't want, right? Allowing fear to get in the way, things like that. If you are a conscious manifestor, you could have been really focused on, you know, lack and not realizing that whatever you're focused on, right? You are the cause, and then the effect is the circumstance that you didn't want. So for some of you also, this sacred pause was for you to really go within and start seeing what patterns that you have, or this person possibly, and also the cause and effect that these things have, right? And the stories that maybe you're telling yourself. And then we have card number 8, this year of change, surrender, acceptance, and fortitude. So this is saying that there is change happening. There's some sort of transition or transformation happening here. You might need to change these stories that you keep telling yourself, you know, or about someone. And then this is saying to surrender, you know, during this, you know, sacred pause, and just accept it. But fortitude, this is going to make you stronger, and it's probably going to make this connection stronger as well, because I do see this coming back together, because I keep hearing do not despair. And then we have St. John's wort, radiance. And John might be a significant name, but that could be your name or somebody that you know, or, but anyway, St. John's wort, and it says radiance, okay? So this is talking about seeing the radiance within yourself. This is like that self-love. And when I saw this, or, the self-care card, and I was thinking about self-love, I kept thinking about, you know, seeing yourself through the eyes of source, through the eyes of the divine, you know, connecting to source energy, and, you know, getting your love from source energy at this time. top of the deck, we have Palo Santo, Guardian. So this is like the Hermit card, going through this period of introspection, going within, and this is also saying that you are protected. I am seeing, you know, another number 2 here. 2s could be significant because we have a 4. There's also 2 8s, so 8 something could have happened August 8, or the 8 portal could have been significant. But also this is saying, you know, seeing yourself through the eyes of source, and going within and loving yourself and seeing how a radiant being you are, the sovereign being that you are, connecting to source energy, connecting to the light. For some of you, you might actually need to take St. John's wort or look into that, because I don't know much about that. But this is also saying, yeah, some of you during this, you know, pause, you're just going to be, I just heard glowing up. This is you really connecting and tapping in and taking care of yourself and becoming more radiant, I feel like, than you already are, or whoever you're dealing with. We have card number 55 here. So there's some sort of transformation. We've been seeing that here. Just surrender to the change, surrender to this transformation. This is just a sacred pause. And this is saying that you are protected during this, okay? And that this, I just heard this beloved, you know, connection is as well. And then you guys, another card, bottom of the deck, Ginseng, Magician. So this is talking about manifesting. And this is the wheel here. This is the Wheel of Fortune. What I'm getting is that you have, you know, all the tools you need to make a change, okay, to create your own luck, I just heard. So the unseen world, remember there is a realm beyond the visible. Explore it with your inner vision. Okay, so that is very much that Guardian card that's going within. That's the Hermit that is going within and seeing, you know, with your third eye. So doing some meditation. This could be about manifesting. This is going within and creating in your imagination. Mind over matter. Your thoughts have the power to reshape your reality. Use them wisely. That's what, you know, this other card was about. Remember, this year of stories. So what stories are you telling? There is cause and effect here, right? That whatever we, you know, are thinking about, feeling, or not just feeling, but thinking about, assuming is what we're going to create. Sorry guys, Mercury retrograde, I can't help it. So your thoughts have the power to reshape your reality. So use them wisely. What are you thinking about? What are you assuming, right? This is saying that there could be really some negative patterns that need to change and transform here. And that's what this pause was for. All right, Libra, top of the deck, we have presence power. The power of your life lies in the presence of the now. So if you're thinking about the past, right, we can't change the past. So you're stuck there. If you're thinking about the future, right, but you're only thinking about the future maybe in a negative sense, right? You're always looking into the future, you know, fearing the future or what could happen, or thinking about, well, you're not really living in the moment. Spirit is asking for you to change your thoughts, go within, right? Remember that you create your life with your inner world, with your inner vision. Your thoughts they have the power to reshape your life. And then all you have to do is just sit in the now, embrace the now, enjoy this moment, really live in the moment. And also with this card, I'm hearing is that in this moment now is how whatever thoughts you're having now is what is going to create the future circumstances. So if you don't like what's happening right now, then you need to change the thoughts and you need to change the stories. All right, my love. So let's get into the tarot. And also I did Aries reading. There are similar messages, different cards, but similar, you know, message kind of coming through. So you might want to take a look at that. We have Knight of Wands. Okay, so somebody, it could have been player here, or possibly hot and cold behavior, in and out, very inconsistent, caused some sort of heartbreak here. Possibly somebody who is a fire sign. Knight of Wands, somebody who is inconsistent, very heartbroken here because of the Sun. Okay, so there could have been something to do with happiness, childhood. Somebody's bringing to light that they are heartbroken. Yeah. All right, I'm not going to dive too deep into that story. All right, my loves, so cutting the deck and let's see what Spirit wants you to know. All right. Oh, Aries had the same card in the same position. So again, you might want to look at Aries reading. And you guys, I do cleanse, you know, my space and get out of the energy. So this is new energy. And it does feel, you know, different. Wow, okay. Okay. Someone definitely wants to work on healing and transforming. Okay, yeah, you might, yeah, you really might want to watch the Aries reading if you have Aries in your chart. Yeah. Okay. This could have to do with maybe creating something. This could have to do with your own self-love as well, but definitely there is some sort of connection here, because center of your thread, we have the Magician. Okay, so what we're aware of. Remember I said, here's the Magician twice, right? Okay, so this is saying manifest, create. This is talking about cause and effect. So you might need to pay attention to the stories you're telling yourself, but also this is saying you have everything that you need to create what it is that you want. Also, this could be about communication. This is also Mercury. So this Mercury retrograde period could be significant. The star is what we're aware of. This is talking about hope. The star is hope. Hope, you know, for your dreams. This is wish fulfillment. So what we're aware of is if you're not having those wishes fulfilled right now, this is saying to have hope and patience that you will. What you're not aware of is the Knight of Cups. This was the same as Aries. So this is saying what you're not aware of is maybe a romantic offer coming forward, somebody being vulnerable. I just heard opening up their heart, following their heart, right? Offering maybe, you know, some sort of sentimental gift, being romantic. This is a romantic night. In the recent past, Knight of Rings, which is, I just heard, slow like molasses. Okay, so the Knight of Rings, although he crosses the finish line, he is the slowest moving knight. So this is talking about dedication as well. So I'm hearing that, you know, in the recent past, maybe you made a commitment, you know, to manifesting something here, or made a commitment maybe to communicate something, or were committed to something. Your advice is the Seven of Wands. This is saying to overcome any obstacles, to persevere, to keep on going. Okay, persistence is key here. And I just keep hearing overcoming any obstacles that comes your way. All right, so your potential outcome is that Temperance card. This is talking about patience. This is also talking about harmony. Okay, there's healing here, there's harmony here. And when I clarify it, we have the High Priestess. Okay, so this could be in your subconscious mind, right? This is the hidden realm. This could have to do... Sorry, guys. I don't know why my camera keeps doing that. But the High Priestess, clarifying the Temperance card. So there could be some sort of healing of your subconscious mind, or healing of... could be this in regards to spirituality. This could be also about intuition, following your intuition. There's some sort of harmony here, but also Temperance is alchemy. So it is creating something here. So you could be creating in your subconscious mind. This also could be talking about creating something, you know, spiritually here, or it could be something to do with psychic abilities, spiritual abilities, something like that, or creating in the spiritual realm is what I'm getting. But there could be some sort of harmony in a spiritual connection here. We also have the Chariot. There's going to be forward movement. This is talking about, you know, harnessing your power, forward movement, success and victory. Just, I keep hearing moving things forward. As you can see, he's taking, you know, the pumpkins. So October, Halloween, or Thanksgiving could have been significant for you. How did I get that card? Judgment just ended up in my hand somehow. Okay, so definitely there's a wake-up call here. Somebody has had a wake-up call. But yeah, that was at the bottom of the deck. So anyways, Eight of Pentacles. This is putting in the work. This is, you know, commitment. So there could be some sort of harmony here in commitment. Somebody wants to work on things and move things forward. Somebody may have been keeping this, you know, a secret, possibly, of wanting to come forward. This is working together as a team. So this could be about a creative venture, or, you know, partnering up with somebody, or this could have to do with actually, you know, a love connection. And then we also have, you know, clarifying Four of Swords and Death. So there was some sort of maybe ending here that needs to be healed from. So working together to heal from some sort of ending. There could be healing happening here, because we see that, you know, also with Temperance, going through some sort of transformation in you know, and healing and working together on this kind of healing. Page of Swords, this is communication, new ideas, new information possibly coming through. And then the Lovers, somebody that you're in connection with. It could be a, you know, a love connection, could be a partnership, but there's some sort of decision as well that maybe is made here. So some sort of decision to kind of heal things, bring harmony and balance back into a situation. Okay, communication coming in regards to that. Whatever that is, take it how it resonates in whatever area. King of Cups, this could be from somebody that has water in their chart, or somebody who is now choosing to follow their heart, somebody who is choosing to be vulnerable now. I just heard putting an end to not being emotionally available or vulnerable, because we also have the World here. So yes, before I even looked at the card, this is ending a cycle of emotional unavailability, coming in to bring harmony, balance, and healing. Okay, that is very straightforward. What we're not aware of is Ace of Cups. Okay, so what we're not aware of is a new beginning in love, or something that is being created here. Page of Wands, this is also like inspiration, new ideas, excitement. So there could be an exciting new love offer coming in. For some of you, it could be from somebody new or somebody in the past. Definitely romance here, or creativity, creating something, following your heart, following your passions. Also, Page of Wands is a message. There could be a message of love coming in. Page of Cups, there could be some sort of, it could be a very sweet message, an apology as well with the Page of Cups. Judgment, somebody has had a wake-up call. There was some sort of judgment made here. There was definitely, somebody's had a lot of fear, sleepless nights, anxiety. Page of Rings, wanting to come in and make a small offer. Okay, and this could be to do with, you know, somebody that has Earth in their chart as well. All right. All right, my loves, this is what I have for you. All right. Anyways, thanks so much for being here. Yeah, that is what I have for you. And what else did I want to say? Sorry, guys, my phone is blowing up right now, so something is going on. Got distracted, but thanks for being here. Don't forget to do all the things. Like this video, comment down below, share my video and channel with others. I would truly appreciate you doing any number of these things. It really is the best way to support my channel, to help my channel to grow, to get spirits messages out there. And as well, don't forget you know, to hit the bell icon so you get notified of new videos. And if you're new here, welcome. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, be part of this ever-growing butterfly family. And as always, you guys, I wish you all peace, love, and light. Until next time, bye-bye.